So as a kid, I just tanked the situation and I killed all the enemies and stuff. And it used up every fucking ounce of all of my weapons and all of my like coordination and stuff. I remember spending hours doing it because I didn't know any better. And back then, like tutorials and shit, like the best you had was maybe a forum. But if somebody hadn't posted about it, like you were fresh out. And same with like Diablo. Diablo, come with me, Eliza. Diablo comes from the era of like, unless somebody in my local area posted a article in the local paper, with like information and stuff, like I just didn't know about it. Like I wouldn't have known. Mate, I can't be getting hit by you. Fucking Viperhorn, Undead, Mana Burn, Cursed. I need a Valkyrie. Extra strong and immune to fire. Like holy shit. Eliza, for the love of God, she's standing there and the whole group's going for her. Sweet Jesus, mate, go play with that. And I'm gonna keep an eye on fucking Eliza above me at the moment. But yeah, like I know for a fact with at least Diablo, I would have run around like a heap. I would have had days where I just like logged in, cleared out half the map, come back in and like done it again and stuff like that for absolute certain. But like my character being as bad as she is makes this super fucking hard. Come with me, you. We need to go down here. There's like, there's health at least. Okay, I've got a decoy up there and I don't think I've got spare mana. I do have rejuvenation potions. They will work in a pinch, so I might as well just stock those up. Yeah, I don't know. I like the fact that like once upon a time you just couldn't find a playthrough, you couldn't find a tutorial on how to do a thing, and you just had to figure it out, or word of mouth, like how the thing was done and shit. Like this crap's fun, you know. And yeah, when I come across a fire immune, like holy shit, the fucking Flayers and the Shamans in the cold plains, and then we had the Den of Evil where we got ganked at the door because my character was just pure glass. She just couldn't take a hit, and I couldn't get past the enemies, and I couldn't do damage of like to harm them, to like basically like stop them from existing and stuff. Like it took ages to get through that, but it was fun. It was like genuinely very challenging and stuff, but like I was gonna say, I'm like, would do it again, but I already did it again like several times with each different area. I kept encountering like spots where shit would just kill me and stuff, but yeah, I've never had any kind of interest in like hopping on and like when I started streaming and people were asking like, oh, you're doing ladder, or why are you starting a new character ladder tomorrow? And I'm like, I'm not doing ladder. I don't even know what the fuck ladder is. And yeah, then I like looked into it and I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested in that. Like honestly, like when I finish this character, I'll probably keep playing with her. I will probably like continue to like run her into certain areas and like replay the game and stuff with it. Mind you, like I said, when I do finish this game, when I finish her playthrough at least, I will show off like my other characters and stuff, and they're gonna be fun because like I'm not playing any other characters until I've completed her. So like I went from like one character to I imported all of my old characters from the original Diablo, and I suddenly had like 8 out of the blue, and they're all like level 90 and so and stuff. And yeah, I'm like, don't mind those. They're the originals and stuff, and I'm looking forward to like showing them later and stuff. But like I can't wait to run around with those because they're genuinely fucking shits and giggles levels funs, you know. Whereas like this one, she's always going to be uniquely fun because she's going to always be like very fucking difficult to play no matter what I do. Like she's the kind of character where I could take her back down to Nightmare after the fact and she'll probably still get ripped into. Like if I go up against Baal, like I'll probably still die, you know, on Nightmare and stuff. If I haven't played for a short while, I will definitely just stand there and die and be like, huh, I did this on Hell, what the fuck. But Hell, oh mate, oh, before we even got to Hell, hold on. So if I can talk about Nightmare for a hot second, I had the worst fucking lag during the Baal's minion fight. So you fight like Baal's minions before you go through his portal and you fight Baal, right? And I didn't know right away, oh fuck, this is a bad area. I didn't know right away. Hold on. We've got Flesh Maw the Sharp, Undead Pill Enchanted Spectral Kit, Lightning Enchanted, but he's dying pretty quickly, so this is okay. Oh shit, fuck, hold on. Fuck on. Oh, he's up with Eliza maybe? Mate, get out of my face. Yeah, I didn't know that I was suffering from like horrible lag that night, but Baal's minions heal. They give you a taste of what the next level is gonna be like, right? So they were like hell level minions and stuff, like wave after wave of like all these creatures that were gonna be like fire immune and they'd heal themselves and stuff. And so I was trying to fight these bastards, right? And the lag had me like hitting my arrows so slow, like very, very slow. Like it was pretty fucking unresponsive. And then I kept running out of arrows and I kept running out of mana and I kept having to go back into town, which meant that of course every time I went back into town the bastards healed because they were hell level type ones. And yeah, it took fucking ages to kill the bastards. It took so much longer than it ever should have taken because between like ultra slow fight plus like running out of like the equipment and stuff, I think I got to a point where I had to like let Eliza be dead a couple of times because like we were running low on money and she wasn't even that expensive yet. Like she's 48,000 now to like revive her and stuff, but she was like still probably in the maybe the 30 something thousands around about then. Oh man, there are so many of these fucking drowned carcasses. The drowned carcasses hit for such fucking high damage. They really do. They're slow as, but they hit so fucking hard. Yeah, anyway, so like, I don't know, probably when I finish this character, I will probably do what I used to do, where I grab her and like load in and like path my whole way through to like Baal or something like that, or path my whole way through to Diablo, and just like kill everything, kill the mains and like log out and stuff and go again. Like that is what I used to do beyond like looking into other people's like Battle.net games and stuff and getting to like go through the quests and shit. Because the quest sounds are finite in this game. You complete them, they're done. Like they don't come back once you finish hell, right? And I think perhaps maybe to some degree that might be what some people like, but I'm pretty sure with Ladder you have to make a new person every season. I think if it's anything like what Diablo 3 does, your seasonal character is kind of off limits storage-wise to like the rest of your characters and shit. So you'd be still making a new person playing through the game new each time. It's just that I think you're up against people for it.
Can't carry
I may need to go back. Maybe not. Hold on. No, that's right. It's just the ethereal. Normal. Alright, it's just a dodgy pike. That's fine. I thought it might have been a better pike. And, yeah. Anyway. But I don't know. That sort of stuff. I've been playing Diablo since I was 12. I'm 36 now. Like, it hasn't ever appealed to me. Like, I have briefly in Diablo 3 made a seasonal character to be able to play with my partner and his friends and stuff. But I very quickly like lost interest in it because I'm like, oh, at the end of the season, it tosses it out of the season and it's like, now you have like inventory space management issues kind of stuff, you know? It's like hardcore, it's a different server, so you can't access your other characters in that server, or mate, stay back there. And then when the ladder is over, it gets transferred to a normal server. Yeah, I kind of figured that might be the go. I was wondering how it works with it these days. And that kind of explains the different server and stuff. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever go down that route with my character. Like, I think with this one specifically, I will enjoy having her be what she is. I just wanted to wiggle at you before going back to it. Oh my god, Mum. No, understandable. I was gonna say like understandable, have a good day or something like that, or like there's a TV ending intro or something that's like have a nice flight or something. I was about to just say that. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think anybody's gonna get what I'm on about here. But yeah, no, you have a good day, Mum. I don't mind the wiggles. at me. The funniest thing is mine display for me super slow with some animations, especially the way like Streamlabs has been running lately. So yeah, it's quite funny because it's like slow motion wiggles, but then every so often it speeds up. It's like a little fast forward. But all right, so let me get some of this. I'm pretty sure I can hear. I was gonna say I can hear another one. Yeah, you go back over there and play with that. I just need to clear out, make sure there's no frogs and crap back up here. Oh, man. Yeah, with Diablo 3, as much as, like, Diablo 2, I may need to go back. I enjoyed being able to take a high-level character like this in and help level, like, my friends and family and stuff like that. So that, like, I always had kind of, like, the max level character. Shit would drop, I didn't need it. We could run through on a super hard level or whatever and like get their character up to speed or whatever if they wanted to go and play online or something like that, or like create a new character but they wanted it to be the same level so that we could do like riffs and shit. Like that was fine. But yeah, I tend to just, even though I've got multiple characters on this Resurrected, I only have Kelly, but I do have my imported original characters from Diablo 2, which I've loaded in to like look at, but I haven't played and stuff. But yeah, after she's done, and after I make Tabby Cat, which is my sorceress, that is slightly better, but overall it's not better. It doesn't have... when I try to like upgrade stuff, by the way, like the principle I've got to work off based on what I did when I was 12 was it's got to have equal or better defense, and it's got to have equal or better magical properties down the bottom. And same with like stuff like this, like a damage has got to be equal or better, or the stuff down the bottom has got to be equal or better. That's how I've got to work with this stuff. The only thing is like my bows, I keep kind of going lower with the first side minimum damage. I can't do anything about that. We finally got one that does like 100 and something. But yeah, I don't know. I think after I make the sorceress playthrough, I will probably just stick to them. Like I don't know if I will create any other characters and stuff. I had a few originally. I had a few that I made up, but like I had two main that I ran with for the most part, which I recreate in every game. The only other one I could do is essentially make a acrylic character, which I had in 3 and 4, which I didn't have in 2 because I didn't have like acrylic stuff exist back then. So, but it's fine. Tabby Cat's kind of like the fill-in for that anyway. Oh mate, I love how like when I've got the menu open, I can't like judge where the fucking walls are and shit. But yeah, I don't know. I'd probably, if I did another character in the future, I'd probably recreate another her as acrylic, just because like I don't know, like for shits and giggles I enjoy doing this shit, you know. Genuinely this crap is fun, and like the limitations, I don't know, just give it like some kind of like little extra spice kind of thing to like the playthrough. Like I said, like if I wanted to make a good character I could, I just don't want to. Oh shit, fuck, hold on, no, mate. We barely got past that. You guys play up there. Leave Eliza alone. Oh, there we go. Alright. I had to get further enough away that they would play with the decoy and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I just like what I've got with this character. Now, I don't know if... I think I would have the patience. I was just thinking, I'm like, I don't know if I'd have the patience to go again with another same character. But after doing like the Never Tree for like fucking 7 hours in a 2-minute segment of a game that I was stuck on, yeah, no, I think I've probably got the patience. Pause move while I sleep. No, yeah, pack the pause. I can probably getting PTSD dreams now after I mentioned fucking Never's Tree. But yeah, I don't know. No, you guys both that. Oh, there's frogs and shit too. I just want to get you guys all bunch up here. Give me Eliza back over here. There we go. Or Eliza died. I'm basically like dying. If I could stay out of the crosshair of this fucking lightning, God damn it, I didn't move far enough away. I was hoping I could, like, bring them all bunched up and then do that, but it's fine. Alright, I might maybe buy a lighter in a moment after I grab my stuff back. We'll see how we go. I still gotta get up past these guys. Like, I have to fight them anyway to clear out the area and stuff, but, like, I gotta get past them and up further if I want to try to find the fucking waypoint, which I think is up this way. Like, I don't know for sure if it is. I'll find out. That's something else I like about Diablo, actually, is I like the fact that, like, okay, on a single player game, the map stays the same, okay? But if you go in and out of different people's games and stuff like that, you get randomized maps and it can make it really fun to explore. You had any enjoyment of D4? Like, there were certain elements I didn't mind about Diablo 4. I specifically enjoyed the fact that it felt like a continuation of Diablo 2. Like, story-wise, it felt canonically, like, not so much like a follow-up, because Cain was dead. I thought for a second there it was like partially prequel, but no, it's it kind of like, it sort of tells the story of, like, I don't know, a few hundred years later or something like that, after oh mate, fucking hell. I don't know if I put a portal down actually then. It tells, like, the story of how essentially, what do you call it?
Good morning.
After the Herodrum fell and after all the primevals and stuff like that were kind of like ensnared and shit, it sort of just showed how, like, they seeped out over time and the corruption still existed, and how, like, you know, people could be, like, drawn in and stuff like that. Like, I liked aspects of that. I obviously, like, enjoyed getting to explore the world as, like, a rogue as well. Like, that the rogues kind of, like, persisted and shit. That was nice, because I didn't enjoy playing as, like, a demon slayer kind of thing. Demon hunter or whatever. Like, yeah, that kind of stuff was a nice change. I liked seeing some of the attacks and stuff back, because I played a sorceress on stream. I played my second character on stream so I could play through Kelly offline, which it wouldn't have really mattered which way I went with that. But I did find that the sorceress had quite a lot of fun skills and stuff. Oh mate, that's right, I'm like basically like right here. Let me put that there. You guys go play with her. Why is my corpse floating? Can I grab that or not? I'm not gonna question it, I'm just gonna walk around it. I don't wanna know. Oh shit, mate. Fuck no. No. You lot play with her. Give me my body. Holy crackers. Holy hell. Let me get down here and put a portal here, and holy shit. That's just sad about no paladins. I thought that they were supposed to bring those in later. Because they brought in, like, what, Diablo 4 Part 2 or some shit like that. And I thought that they brought in additional types of characters and stuff. I thought that was, like, what, the wizard or some shit. But, yeah, I thought that they had plans to bring it in later. I do not like how they did the whole Part 2 shit. I also do not like how the story felt, like, unfinished to me. I also didn't like the fact that it pushed me to play min-maxing style after World Tier 1, which is about when I pieced out of that, because I'm like, as much as I love Diablo, as much as I love Diablo in all the series and shit, I will not be forced to play a fucking game a way that I don't want to and do not like. And when it started, like, forcing the whole min-maxing aspect, where you'd have to, like, try to, like, speed up and shit to go fight some kind of, what, Uber Diablo or some shit, Uber Lilith or something in, like, some kind of cave. Like, I gave it a crack. I wasn't willing to, like, increase my shit. So I was like, oh yeah, let's see if we can do it without, like, changing anything. Because, like, I'll brute force this shit if I have to. And the answer was no, you can't. But it didn't stop me from fucking trying. And Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's a whole heap of nope up there. How about I put Valkyrie up with you? I think I'm getting nicked here, but this is okay. As long as the lights can stay around the corner for a second while we get rid of these, like, champion blooms, that'll be great. But yeah, essentially, that was kind of when I stopped playing. That was when my tolerance for the enjoyment of having another Diablo series waned too far. And I keep comparing it to Diablo 2. I'm just going to go play Diablo 2. Because, like, I'm going to enjoy this. And at that point in time, I knew what I wanted to do character-wise, making the original recreation character and stuff. But yeah, essentially, like, I did kind of like getting to explore some of the world. I did like the little, like, the desert, the blind trial type thing where you kind of like got to walk through the desert and path your way through a invisible maze. I thought that that was really cool. There was some stuff with the equipment that I didn't mind. I think like bows being okay were alright. I did play with like the sorceress with a staff and stuff, so I didn't have to worry. I didn't have as much like on-stream opinions about it and shit. But yeah, I don't know if it was open to the world or not, because I remember being at the blacksmith and I was standing there and some like two people like ran up. It had like gobbledygook names because I had like streamer protection and shit on. It had gobbledygook names and kind of like ran off. And I'm like, you guys weren't NPCs. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm not playing this with people on like a live server or something. And apparently it's just like fucking open world. I'm like, that was a real quick like seething nope with me. But I could tolerate the mount. I could tolerate the like open worldness. I could tolerate the what do you call it? All the shit reincarnating crap. But yeah, there was just like there's a few things in there that just like were a little bit too much for me, kind of thing. And yeah, I tried not to hate on it. I did try to objectively look at it and be like, this is its own game, this is its own lore created for this game and stuff like that, and like the mechanics and play it and stuff like that. But being like a really big fan of Diablo 2 and like kind of feeling not so much like let down with Diablo 3, but like disappointed with Diablo 3, and I felt like I was let down with Diablo 4, you know. And like I said, basically at the point where I reached like my maximum level of like no, that's when I kind of like swapped over and went, yeah, no. Like it will be one of the rare few games that will be unfinished by me. Like I may take the time at some point privately to try to play through more, but essentially the whole, you know, the series being on YouTube and shit now, like it's gonna be an unfinished one, which is hard to say because it is a Diablo game and stuff, but I'm sorry, but Diablo can't push me to play a game or they're making in a way that I won't enjoy, you know. Like, I'm not gonna push through and do that just because this is how the new game is, you know. It's like the open world experience, but it turned into an end game like Blizzard goes these days. It does do that a lot. The biggest gripe that I had with the open world thing, to be fair, was when I was running around and I had some asshole running around me killing shit non-stop. So I couldn't clear the area myself. I couldn't get levels. Like I couldn't get gear and I couldn't explore the game. Like it was my first look unspoiled by anything on the internet. I had stayed away from it for like months and was looking at it as a first look, first experience, and some dickhead just kept running around and like destroying everything, which meant I had to keep going in and out of stuff to replenish the area and stuff. And I'm like, this is some WoW level bullshit that I don't generally tolerate in games, you know. Like WoW, like, you know, when in WoW you're getting trolled by somebody, right, and somebody's just following you around and like killing you constantly. It felt like that, except I wasn't the one dying. It was just kind of ruining my experience. And because I was also streaming it and stuff as well, like I am trying to explore the game and experience the game, and like people are kind of like watching my reaction to the game and shit like that, and I've just got somebody going around like making it that I can't play the game and stuff. And I'm like, that's frustrating, you know? Also, when did I lose my key? I guess I have to go buy one of those. I should also go check with the blacksmith and like get my shit repaired because it's been a while. I've been running around and I haven't like repaired that. I need to go get arrows anyway, but it's fine. We'll go sell that with him. You know, just rushing to the end to enjoy everything in that. Yeah, I get that too. Like, I feel like a lot of games do that though these days anyway, is that there's no real replayability. Like, in Diablo 2, right, you can create a new character and you can replay the whole game again, or you can play the whole game again minus the quests and stuff, or you can hop into somebody else's game with a max level character and play through the whole thing with quests and shit with them. Like, there's replayability and there's so many different ways you can make a different character and crap like that, because in Diablo 4, like, all the stats and shit are locked for you. Inevitably, regardless of what kind of character you have, and it then falls on what kind of random gear you get, like, you can, but you can't kind of make that shit really uniquely different. Like, you can say, oh, okay, this playthrough on this rogue, I'm going to use a bow. Next playthrough, I'm going to use a crossbow. Next playthrough, I'm going to use, like, maybe a spear. Maybe they allow that or something like that, right? That's kind of like the level of, like, different customization. Maybe you get better gear. Maybe you can run faster or cast things faster, stuff like that. But I just don't find, like, there's the customization with that. But then, as far as, like, running through the game as fast as you can, like, I don't know, I was kind of like pacing myself with it. I was still also trying to stay off the internet and avoid spoilers and shit, so that was a thing. But, like, I didn't mind some parts of it. Like, Diablo for me has always been about, you run around, you kill things, that's a given, right? But there's a cinematic and a lore to the game that you uncover as you play it. And that's the special part to the game for me. Like, when we get a cutscene, it is so amazing. Like, when I play Diablo 2, I have no sound alerts apart from, like, the follow and, like, any kind of, like, monetary shit, like a subscribe or something, because I obviously want to be able to say thanks if something like that happens, right? But I turn off all my other sound alerts because I don't want the cinematics or the dialogue interrupted. I have a whole heap of, like, health and wellness ones that stay on, because obviously. But the rest of them, like, I like the game, I respect the cinematics, I want to see them and enjoy them and stuff. Like, the only thing that can really happen is maybe somebody tries to follow when a cinematic's running and then it plays something. I can't fucking do much about that. I could choose to momentarily, like, mute Twitch or Streamlabs or whatever. That's about the best I could do for that kind of thing. But, like, when I was watching the cinematics with Diablo 4 and stuff, the cinematics were cool and ominous and fantastic and shit, but, like, I don't know, I sometimes just feel like a lot of the cinematics in newer games kind of focus on, oh, it's, let's make it as cool as possible regardless. Like, I gotta admit, like, the Mephisto wolf, very scary. Like, oh shit, genuinely concerned about, like, what that was and what it was in, like, doing in relation to, like, my character and stuff. But I didn't really feel like it was Mephisto. I didn't really feel like it was scary. I get that it was Lilith's story and stuff and that was the focus. But, yeah. I didn't get much out of it, honestly. Like, some parts of it were cool, but it felt cool for cool's sake, not cool for lore building sake kind of stuff. There's a difference, it's minimal.